Hello, welcome back to my channel. So this is the next puzzle in the series, and like I said from the last video, I had, four left that I'm not really quite sure the order I had, so I just picked a bag out of random, and so the bag I picked randomly this time is this wonderful scene from Molly's book. I remember this scene is, they got a letter from their father, and that's just such a... If you've ever missed somebody who's been gone away for a long time, that feeling of finally hearing from them is so happy. So I'm really excited to do this scene. I think it's a great scene. So Molly and I have a very interesting history as well, similar to Kaya. So I got Molly. I think I did get Molly pretty early on in my collection. Because, she was one of the original 6. I thought she was, kind of nerdy, but I really liked her collection. I thought her collection was very interesting. However, I thought her collection was interesting when I got to that stage in my life where I'm like, I'm not gonna play with dolls anymore. Molly was one of the first ones that I sold, and I'm not fully sure why, but I sold my Molly doll. And then, very similar to what happened with Kaya, the Be Forever line came out, and I did not want a Be Forever Molly. I didn't like her anything really. So I was like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Talked to my mom about it, and she was like, essentially, Molly, again, was a Christmas present. As I became an adult collector, Molly was a adult present for me. She is a very sweet doll. I actually have 2 Mollys right now, though. One is, her hair needs to be fixed up, and I've got her saved to be like a test doll to try out repairing dolls. I picked her up with a really great deal on Craigslist, and I've always wanted to try to fix dolls and replace dolls. I know that's a really popular hobby these days. It's an up-and-coming hobby, but I do have a Molly doll. So I have 2 Molly dolls. So I've got my one, I guess she's a Mattel Molly, that I have, I got before the Be Forever line came out. And then I've got this other doll, who I've picked up on Craigslist, and she, like I said, she does need some serious work, but I have thought about selling her afterwards, but I really don't want to, because I would love to have a Molly doll that I could have her braids down. Like, that's the one thing. Like, even when I had my original Molly doll, I never, ever took her braids down. And that's something that I think would be really cool to have. And, you have a hair down Molly and a hair up Molly. So that's sort of what I'm thinking about on that front. They're both packed up right now. So this is, thinking long term. But I did decide, when I was packing up everything, to keep... this particular Molly doll. I sold some of the other dolls that I got in that Craigslist lot, but for this particular Molly doll, I decided to hang on to, and I think she's going to be really beautiful. Plus, I think she is an older Mattel doll, which, I really don't have anything against the Mattel Molly dolls, really just the Be Forever ones. I think that the brown glasses on Molly just don't make a whole lot of sense, and so I really like the metal frame glasses. Oh, what a happy scene. So this is Molly's school dress. I realized when I was packing up my collection for moving purposes, I don't have her school dress. I thought I did, but I don't. I have a reproduction that my grandmother made for me, that now when I think back on it, I'm like, oh yeah, that dress never actually really fit the dolls. I mean, my grandmother's a wonderful sewer, but her scale was just slightly off. So like the quality is there, but it doesn't fit the doll very well. But so my hope is to get this dress one day. I have no hopes of getting her saddle hop shoes. Those are super expensive, but the school dress I hope one day I'll get. Molly's collection is one that is very patriotic and I enjoy it. And I don't know, she's such a sweet doll, and I think it's really awesome that I'll probably eventually have two of them. One for hair up, like hair and braids, like a scene like this, and hair downs for like getting ready for bed. And I think that'll be super exciting. So thanks for watching this video. Like I said, I'm getting better at talking and doing puzzles at the same time. This was a much shorter video, and hopefully that trend will continue. I'm not going to show you with the doll this time just because I think you've got that idea. Fantastic puzzles. I highly recommend them in terms of the scenes and the content. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me for the next one.